This is CHAO reporting for EBTV. So for the summer, a lot of kids find that hanging out and going to the beach is a lot more fun, but the summer is also about discovering new things every single day. And what better way to do that than with summer reading? Today at the library, we'll be kicking off the summer reading event with the meeting of 5 authors who will be talking about their experiences and their books. We hope you guys will enjoy it.
We've invited 5 authors today to come to the library to help us kick off summer reading. We're very excited. We've got Jennifer Doktorsky, we've got Jennifer Mann, YVONNE Ventresca, we have Russell Like, and we have Chrissa Jean Chappelle. And it's really exciting. 2 of our authors are actually living in East Brunswick, which we really love, and a lot of them have actually written books that take place in New Jersey, which is really exciting. I hope they will get to know a little bit more about the authors that we brought here. I hope they'll maybe be inspired to write their own books, and I hope that they will learn to love the books that the authors are here today have brought for us.
Could you tell us more about your written works?
Sure. My debut novel was Pandemic. It came out last May, and it's about a teen girl who becomes separated from her family during a deadly bird flu pandemic, and she needs to survive on her own.
I'm the author of 3 young adult novels. The first one is Total Constant Order, the second one is Narc, and the third one is More Than Good Enough. All my stories are set in South Florida.
I'm the author of 3 young adult novels, How My Summer Went Up in Flames, Famous Last Words, and my latest one that just came out in May is The Summer After You and Me. It's set in the Jersey Shore post-Hurricane Sandy.
So could you tell us more about what inspires you as a writer and, like the stories behind your own novels?
Sure. Pandemic was partially inspired by the swine flu pandemic of 2009. So having lived through an actual pandemic, I thought it'd be interesting to think about what a pandemic would be like if it had been more deadly than it was, but equally contagious, and how teens in particular would react to that differently from adults. So how would they help the community? How would they deal in their neighborhood with the things that are going on?
My recent novel, More Than Good Enough, is set on the Miccosukee Reservation in the Everglades. So my main character is Native American, and I had an absolute blast researching this book. One of my friends is from the tribe. His name's Houston Cypress. He's from the Otter Clan, and he was very cool to invite me onto the res and take me out on an airboat and show me his world, so I'm very grateful for his help.
My latest book was definitely inspired by Superstorm Sandy. We have a place in Seaside Park, and having experienced the storm here in East Brunswick and at the shore, I wanted to write a book that had that as the backdrop, and also to sort of show the side of the Jersey Shore that a lot of people don't understand and don't know.
I have a series with Bloomsbury Books. It's called the Sunny Sweet series, and it's about 2 sisters, an 11-year-old named Masha and her little sister Sunny. And Sunny is an evil genius, and so in every book, Sunny does some horrible thing to her older sister, Masha, and then Masha has to get them out of it. And so that's right now. The 3rd book just came out, and the 4th book will be out in October.
Mm-hmm. What inspired you to write this series?
I am the 2nd of 4 sisters, and so when I was growing up, my older sister is kind of evil, and so she would do terrible things to us, and I love my sisters a lot, and I think that stayed with me, all the shenanigans that we did when we were growing up. So writing about sisters comes very natural.
I have 2 novels that have been published, After the Blue, which takes place 100 years in the future when Jamesburg, New Jersey is the largest city remaining on Earth. And that's not because every place else got bigger, but because every place else disappeared for the most part. The other book is called Bowl of Fruit, A Whale in the Woods, and that is also, to a lesser extent, set in central New Jersey. I grew up in East Brunswick, and I actually live here now, so I'm in the library pretty regularly anyway. It's fun to see my books in the collection, in the circulating collection, since this is the library that I grew up going to as a kid. Events like this are inspiring. It's good to see the written word become a living thing that's discussed and gathered because of and talked about. So this is certainly motivating in and of itself, but of course it's also motivating to see people read it and enjoy it.
I love being around the kids, so I do a lot of these events. I do a lot of classroom visits. So it's just fun talking to your audience. It's a lot of fun. And I love hearing what they liked about my books, so it inspires me back. So it's fantastic.
I hope it turns kids on to reading. You know, I've gotten letters from kids who have said, I didn't like reading and then I read your book. So that's really rewarding to hear. And also that they might find themselves in one of my characters, find somebody they could relate to, and it make the teen years a little less lonely.
Summer reading is lots of fun. It's not a requirement, but it's really exciting. If you're reading already, you might as well win prizes for it, right? We're giving away lots of fun prizes for teens especially. At the end of the summer, we raffle off 3 awesome gift bags that have a lot of gift certificates and lots of signed books and other fun things. And we also have an awesome summer reading party at the end of the summer for teens that includes like ice cream and games and lots of fun things. I give away a lot of advanced reader copies. These are books that haven't been published yet, so it's really exciting to get to read books before they even come out, and you can know about them before all of your friends.
People should read because it allows you to envision things your own way. It's a very unique experience. I personally don't necessarily like to see movies of books that I truly love because I have my own idea of what the characters look like and what the setting looks like, and I think it allows you to just really immerse yourself in your own world as opposed to somebody saying this is what it is. So just a greater sense of imagination.
I've heard a description that I really like that says that when you read, it's kind of like you're looking for mirrors and windows. Mirrors, you're looking for someone that you can connect with who's kind of like yourself, but also a window into a world, exploring what it's like to walk in someone else's skin.
I think you should read because it's the ultimate interactive activity. We put down the words on paper, but every reader brings something different to those words. You know, everybody's going to bring a different, unique experience to that, and I don't think that's something that you get from more passive activities like watching TV or a movie or playing a video game.
So if someone wants to join Summer Reading Book Club, how do they join?
Just come to the library. You can come and pick up your summer reading pamphlet. We also, on the back of the pamphlet, have an awesome game board that has little categories for you to read books in, like a book that your friend told you had to read, or a book that made you cry, or something like that. And if you complete the whole game board, you get an extra 20 raffle tickets towards the end of the summer. So be sure to come in and pick that up. You can also just sign up online on your own at ebpl.org/SRC, Summer Reading Club. And you can just sign up on your own and start logging your books before you even come to the library.
Anyone can read and anyone can write, and from this event, this really holds true. From here, I learned that every single person with a special interest has a special book just for them. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's event. Again, this is CHAO reporting for EBTV. Keep reading.